सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ Naishkarmya Siddhi, page 129, third chapter, introduction to 78th verse. Katham punaha tadartho dvitiya lakshanaha प्रत्यगात्मोपाश्रयं सद्वितीयत्वं दुःखित्वं निरन्वयम् अपनुदतीति उच्यते। न च एतयोः निवर्तकनिवर्त्यभावं वयं ब्रूमः। कथं तर्हि त्वमर्थे प्रत्यगात्मनि प्रागनवबुद्धाद्वितीयता सा अनेन अवबोध्यते। अतः अनवबोधनिरासेन तदुत्थस्य सद्वितीयत्वस्य त्वमर्थस्य पारोक्षत्वस्य च तदर्थस्थस्य निरासनात् न वैयधिकरण्यादि चोद्यस्य अवसरो नास्ति इति तदिदमभिधीयते। सुरेश्वराचार्य dealing with the Mahavakya Tattvamasi, how Tatpada and Tvampada has to be identified. Aikya Jnanam Katham Prapnoti. Tatpada, that Paramatma, Tvampada, this Jivatma. Jivatma, Paramatma, Aikyam. We have understood Bhagatyaga Lakshanaya, Atma alone, Ekatma alone remain. Once you remove the differentiating components, Paramatma, thatness of Paramatma, Parokshatvam, if you remove, how to remove that Parokshatvam? Once you remove that Parokshatvam, Paramatma, that Paramatma is Jivatma only. That Paramatma, this Jivatma, I the Jivatma. So Aikyam takes place once you remove the Parokshatvam. And the individual level Sadvitiyatvam, Dukkhitvam and all, you can remove. Once I, the Paramatma alone, Jivatma, in Paramatma there is no Sadvitiyatvam, Dukkhitvam and all. Therefore, I am also free from Sadvitiya means Nana, plurality. Sadvitiya means all limitations. Whenever there are many things, pluralities are there, that is the indication of limitation. Mind or intellect cannot withstand the plurality, really speaking. That plurality is having gradations. Gradations also mind cannot withstand. Therefore, what mind can withstand? Mind cannot withstand with anything. Therefore, we never talk about the removal, elimination of sorrow from the mind through Mahavakya Jnana. We are all expecting that when I come to moksha, I am free from sorrow. Dukkha nivrittihi, dukkha nivrittihi. Teacher is go on telling, I am very happy so that I attend the class to remove my sorrow. Sorrow is not the problem. I am sorrowful is the problem. I am sorrowful. You are superimposing the body-mind complex sorrow upon yourself. That is the cause of samsara. So, Anubhavananda always fluctuates. Anubhavananda means experiential happiness. Experiential happiness or koshananda bound to have fluctuations. Expecting that permanent happiness in koshananda is most unintelligent thing in the universe. We can say it is a great blender also. How can a permanent happiness can come in impermanent, fluctuating emotions, mind, body? Therefore, wrong expectations are the cause for our sorrow. Why I do wrong expectations? Wrong expectations are because of not knowing my Swarupa Ananda. I am not knowing my Swarupam itself is of the nature of Ananda. I need not get sorrow. I need not get happiness. I cannot get sorrow at all. That is impossible. Therefore, people want to get out of this sorrow is not happening through Aikya Jnanam. So the student is asking a question, raising a question. Moksha means freedom. Freedom from what? Freedom from sorrow. What else? Nobody wants freedom from happiness. Nobody wants freedom from happiness. Everybody wants freedom from sorrow. So then Shastra has to remove my sorrow. Shastra has to remove my sorrow. That is why I am coming and studying. But what Shastra says, Mahavakyam is not meant to remove your sorrow. Mahavakya is not meant to remove your sorrow. This is most unhappy news. If Shruti says like that, Mahavakya teaching is not meant for my sorrow removal, then what for? Why the heaven I have to study Shastra? This much struggle, not able to understand, struggling to understand, why to study at all? Then Shastra says, Mahavakya is meant to educate your mind. Mahavakya is meant to educate your mind. Educating the mind means removing your misconception, wrong notions about yourself, your nature. That is what Shastra is telling. It is not meant to remove your sorrow, my dear, because you are mistaking that sorrow of the body mind upon yourself. You should do three mistakes. One is mind is me. Mind is me is one of the biggest misconception. Second misconception is mind belongs to me. Second misconception, mind belongs to me. And third misconception is mind is as real as myself. Mind is as real as me. So three misconceptions. That is why the student is asking how your Mahavakya, Aikya Jnanam also can remove my sorrow. How is it possible? If I get a rope knowledge, Rajju Jnanam, silver, that misperception, wrong perception, I am seeing the silver, that will go away. Will it go away now? So Rajjujnanam, silver ignorance, shell ignorance, how, what is the connection? That is the Vaiyadhikaranyam word used. What is the connection between Tat and Tvam? Tat word is different, Tvam word is different, Paramatma is different, Jivatma is different. So Rajju and Rajata, like that. It is not so. First of all, you have to understand the Adhyaropa Apavada. We know all the muktis in Shastra. Mukti, release, liberation, freedom. Freedom from what? Freedom from ignorance. You have to be free from ignorance. First educate. Any knowledge, Pramana-janya jnanam, any knowledge born out of a means cannot remove your sorrow. Any pramana. Suppose you want to see your weight and you stand up on that weighing machine and it reports your weight. My God, I am 10 kgs extra. I have to reduce my weight. You have got the knowledge of your weight. Through what? Through weighing machine. Weighing machine is the means, and you have got the knowledge of your weight. That knowledge cannot reduce your weight. That weighing machine cannot reduce your weight. Because weighing machine is the means, pramanam. Because of that weighing machine pramanam, you have got pramana-janya jnanam. Extra 10 kgs obesity, I want to reduce, and I stood up on the weighing machine and I got the knowledge that I have extra kilos. Therefore, I have not reduced my weight. How is it possible? That's a pramana janya jnanam cannot it generate only knowledge, pramanam. Pramana janya jnanam cannot eliminate that weight reduction. Your weight cannot be reduced by pramana janya jnanam. Like that, here also Mahavakya pramana janya jnanam, aham brahmasmi jnanam cannot eliminate your sorrow from the mind. Then what? You understand that mind is me, that is removed, eliminated. Mind is me, that notion is eliminated by Vedanta Vakyam. Mind is me, first misconception, is eliminated by Vedanta Mahavakyam. Because Vedanta Vakyam tells you are not the mind. Then mind belongs to me also. That misconception also is removed. I am asangaha. I, the Atma, cannot have any belongings. Mind belongs to me. Misconception is ananvagatam punyena, ananvagatam papena. Martyaha tirtvana. I am not having any connection with anything. Asangaha aham. So that Mahavakya, by eliminating all Visheshanams, Dukkhitvam, Sadvitiyatvam, Paroksham, because Paramatma is myself. That Parokshatvam gone, then Paramatma is myself. There are no many Paramatmas. Jivatmas are also based on Ahankara. Based on Ahankara only, many Jivatmas they call. But originally Ahankaras are many because of Chidabhasas are many. So Chidabhasa is false. So falsification. Mind is as real as me also, removed by Mahavakya Jnanam, by falsification, objectification. Mind is false, mind is an object. That falsification, mithyatvam only is, dukkham is also false only. Once you identify with dukkham only, you say, I am sorrowful. You are sorrowful is not full, it is half knowledge. Mixture is there. I, OC and RC. RC, RM will have all the imperfections, limitations. But you are superimposing the RC, RM sorrow upon OC in that mixture. Because you alone, not RCRM, you cannot be only RCRM, you cannot be only OC. So in the mixture, you have to do Bhagat Yaga Lakshana. RCRM have got limitations, like concave convex lens. You see the face in that, your face looks like long and round, like that it looks, because of that medium. Your face is not originally either long or round, because of mirror upadhi. Therefore, mukti is also, Jivan mukti, Videha mukti is also adhyaropa kale. Mukti we are talking. Mukti is only adhyarupakale. We introduce at ahankara level. We talk about Jivan Mukti. After the fall of the body, you talk about Videha Mukti. All these are only until you come to Mahavakya, they are relevant. What are relevant? Jivan Mukti and Videha Mukti are also not relevant when you come to Mahavakya. Jivan Mukti and Videha Mukti are also not relevant when you come to Mahavakya, because Mahavakya says you are Brahman, that's all. Ever free. Ever free Brahman need not get Mukti. Ever free Brahman need not get either Jivan Mukti or Videha Mukti. Jivan Mukti, Videha Mukti only from the standpoint of body-mind complex. Ahankara. So Ahankara, body-mind complex are all as good as non-existent. So your Jivan Mukti, Videha Mukti words are also only Vacharambhanam. Up to Adhyarupakala. Okay. Afterwards, you say, I am ever Nitya Mukta Buddha Swarupaha. Nitya Muktaha I am. How? Why to get Jivan Mukti? While listening to class itself, you are a Muktaha. While listening to class, Atra eva Brahma Ashnute. Ashnute means you attain. What attain? Jnanam. Now, here itself, while listening to Naishkarmya Siddhi class, 78th verse, introduction, I am ever free Atma, I have understood. Body mind can never be free. I, the Atma, need not be free. Body mind can never be free from Vyadhi, Jara, Marana, etc., etc. I, the Atma, is ever free from Vyadhi, Jara, Marana. So you cannot avoid the Vyadhi, Jara, Marana at body-mind level. Vyadhi is there for mind also, psychosomatic ailments. You cannot avoid it. You need not struggle to remove all these from Atma. Atma is ever free. Why to struggle? I need not struggle at all now, because accept the Anatma as Anatma with all defects. Accept it and claim that I am Nitya Mukta Swarupa Atma. That is the answer here Sureshwaracharya is going to give in this verse. That proximity, katham tarhi inar. Punaha tadarthaha advitiya lakshanaha. Tat padarthaha aikyam. How is it? Which is non-dual. Advitiyam lakshanaha. Pratyagatma sopa upashrayam. Pratyagatmopashrayam. That embodied in this body, that I, the Jivatma, is Sadvitiyaha. Karta, Bhokta. So, Sakarta, Bhokta, like that thinking, duality. Dukkhitvam, sorrow also, Niranvayam apanudati. How totally the sorrow can be eliminated by Mahavakya. Aikyam, Aikya Jnana. Hiranmaya means totally. Apanudati, how can it destroy? Uchyate, it is answered. How it is given, the answer is given by Acharya. Up to here we saw in the last class. Na cha etayoho. Etayoho means tat tvam padayoho. Tat padam and tvam padam etayoho. Both of them don't have na nivartaka nivartya bhavam. Eliminator and eliminated. Eliminator and eliminated nature is not there in tat and tvam. Tatpada cannot eliminate sorrow. Tvam-pada cannot eliminate sorrow. Or Tatu-tvam both together cannot eliminate the sorrow. Nivartya nivartakam. Eliminator and eliminated. Sorrow has to be eliminated by the Tattvam Mahavakyam, that eliminator. And Mahavakya is the eliminator, sorrow is eliminated. Like that, Nivarta Nivartyaka Bhavam Vayam na Brumaha. We are not telling that Mahavakya is going to remove your, as an eliminator of your sorrow. Then Katham Tarhi, this point also I mentioned in the last class. Then how you are going to explain? We say Tvamarthe Pratyagatmani. In Tvampada Artha, the meaning is Pratyagatmani, the inner self. Your problem is because of Prag Anavabuddha Advitiyata. Ya, Prag means before coming to Shastra, even after coming to Shastra also. Anavabuddhata, not knowing what? Advitiyata, secondless nature of Atma, I am. I, the Atma, am secondless. I means which I now. Every time I, when we say the words, like in post office, what they do, and the letters box, all letters they put in one thing, and the postman will sort out all different states, different district, different town, different taluka. He puts all the sorting out. It's a very, very interesting job, sorting out. Whenever Guru says, I am Advitiyaha, I am secondless, immediately I have to sort out, putting Advitiyata when Lakshyartha box. Keep two boxes, not many boxes. Vachyartha box, Lakshyartha box. Lakshyartha box is my real nature. Vachyartha box is my fake nature, lower nature. Both of them put together, Vyavahara is going on. Dukkha comes only in Vyavahara. So Vyavahara time, so since Dukkha is coming in Vyavahara, shall I stop Vyavahara? Shall I stop Vyavahara? You need not stop Vyavahara. You need not stop Vyavahara. then you understand Vyavahara is only mithya, unreal. Through Vyavahara only you can understand your OC. Without Vyavahara, you close your eyes, sit in Samadhi, you can never know OC you are. Understand? Therefore, you have to do Vyavahara at the same time. I am not Vyavaharika, Mithya, mind and body complex, I am not. Therefore, Jivatma is equated to Paramatma. The remoteness attributed to Paramatma is eliminated. Sorrow is not eliminated. The remoteness attributed to Paramatma is eliminated because Jivatma happens to be Paramatma. एतयोः निवर्तकनिवर्तभावं नास्ति. कथं तर्हि त्वमर्थे प्रत्यगात्मनि प्रागनवबुद्ध अद्वितीयता सा अनेन एव अनेन अवबोध्यते. सा या you have to supply. या is not there. त्वमर्थे प्रत्यगात्मनि या प्रागनवबुद्ध अद्वितीयता. Before, prak means before, whatever ignorance, anavbuddhata means ignorance is there about what advitiyata. I am secondless, I am ekatma, that is not there. That alone anena mahavakya dvara tattvamasi tatutvam padayoho dvara anena avabodhyate. Is educated, enlightened your mind. Ataha, therefore, anavabodha nirasena. Anavabodha means what? Bodha means jnana. Na avabodha, anavabodha means ignorance. That ignorance, nirasena, by the elimination. Nirasa means elimination. Nirasena, by the elimination of what? Anavabodha, ignorance. And taduddhastam sadvitiyatvasya. Taduddhasya means because of that ignorance only. From that ignorance only, uttha means rising. From that ignorance only, what is rising? Sadvitiyatvasya. Sadvitiyat means plurality, nanatvam. I am brother, I am mother, I am father, I am son, I am daughter, I am an officer. All this plurality to the Vesham. Vesham is taking all the roles. You are taking that role as your real nature. Taking the role and rolled away by the roles. Taduddhasya, ajnana uddhasya, sadvitiyatvasya. That sadvitiyata, plurality, tvamarthasya, so tvamarthastasya. Where is this sadvitiyata? Tvamartha. In that tvamartha. Tvamarthastasya means what? That which plurality, nanatvam, dukkhitvam, sagunatvam, agamapayitvam, all these emotions, problems and all, they are in tvamartha. Tvamarthasthasya. In tvam artha, there are two. One is vachartha, one is lakshartha. Visheshana, visheshya. So visheshanams are what? Sthula, sukshma, karana, sharira, sahitaha, visheshanam. Panchakosya, visheshanam. Prarabdha karma, sanchita karma, agami karma, identification, visheshanam. Vyadhi, jara, marana, visheshanam. All visheshanams are there. Visheshyam is OC, Atma. And the visheshanams and all you have to remove. Sample given only sadvitiyatvasya. All other you have to supply. Limitations and artham. which are in Tvam Artha. Tvam Artha is a mixture. Tvam Artha is a mixture. You have to do sorting out intellectually. Physically you cannot do. Parokshatvasya tadarthasthasya. Where is that remoteness? In which word remoteness is there? The remoteness is in parokshatvasya. Parokshatvasya tadarthasthasya. Tadartha means in Mahavakya tat is there. In tat meaning artha, when you take the meaning, vak pada and artha, pada artha. So tat tvam put together vakyam. Tat tvam asi is vakyam. Three padams are there. Three padams are there. Tat padam, tvam padam, asi padam. Tat tvam, when Shastra says in that vakya, one pada you take, tat pada. Tat pada is that parokshatvasya. That remoteness which is here in Paramatma you are seeing is a misconception. That parokshatvam nirasanat by elimination. Sorrow need not be eliminated. I am sorrow free. You recognize when you remove that sadvitiyatvam from jivatma and parokshatvam from Paramatma. Once parokshatvam removes, what happens? Paramatma, that you remove. Paramatma is this jivatma, ayamatma, brahma. Nirasanat. Nirasana means elimination. Tadarthasya parokshatvasya nirasanat. Tvamarthasya sadvitiyasya nirasena. Bhagatyaga. Bhagatyaga lakshana is not used, lakshartha word is not used, but you have to understand. Nirasa means what? Tyaga. Renounce. Renouncing that sadvitiyatvam from jivatma. Paroksham from Paramatma. Tatpada. Tatpada and Tvampada. Where Swamini Jivatma, Paramatma words are not there, you are telling Tatpada means Paramatma. Okay. Basic doubts should not come again. Tvampada is Jivatma. Okay. Nirasanat. Vaiyadhikaranyadi chodyasya. Chodya means question. Chodya means a question. Question of what? Vaiyadhikaranyadi. Tat padam is tvam padam. Like rope knowledge, how it can remove my silver misconception and madri. Because rope knowledge gives, removes snake ignorance, not shell ignorance. Okay, that is rope ignorance is the cause for snake. Rope knowledge eliminates rope snake. Rope knowledge eliminates rope snake. Shell knowledge eliminates silver misconception. Shell knowledge removes silver bhavana, bhranti, rajata bhranti. Rajata bhranti can go. That Purva Pakshi is asking, Vaiyadhikaranya means, Samanadhikaranya means the same. So shell and silver both are, shell upon shell only I am seeing the silver. So shell knowledge removes, eliminates silver misconception, silver bhranti. That is okay. And rope knowledge can eliminate snake bhranti. That is fine. But you are tattvam asi, tat pada and tvam pada are just like Purva Pakshi's opinion. Vaiyadhikaranya, he is feeling like that. Tatpada is like rajju. Tvam is like shell knowledge. How you are comparing Vaiyadhikaranyam? No, no, no. That type of avasara, necessity is not there. That chodyam, that type of question. Chodyam avasaraha na asti iti. Tad idani. Avasaraha na asti. Na, where is the na here? ಚೋದ್ಯಸ್ಯ ಅವಸರೋ ಅಸ್ತಿ ಇತಿ ಏನು ಪಡೆಯக்கூடாது. ಅತಃ ಅನವಬೋಧ ನಿರಾಸೇನ ತದುತ್ಥಸ್ಯ ಸದ್ವಿತೀಯತ್ವಸ್ಯ ತ್ವಮರ್ಥಸ್ಯ ಪಾರೋಕ್ಷಸ್ಯ ಚ ತದರ್ಥಸ್ತಸ್ಯ ನಿರಾಸನಾತ್. அப்புறம் na is there. Nirasanat. Double na is there. Nirasanat plus na. Nirasanan is there. That na you have to supply here. Avasaraha na asti. That type of Vaiyadhikaranyadi Chodyam question is not required. Vaiyadhikaranya means by knowing Paramatma as something else. By knowing Paramatma as Jivatma. Jivatma is something else only, no? By knowing Paramatma as something else, there is no possibility of such a question. Vaiyadhikaranyam. There is, by knowing Paramatma as something else, that type of question. Something else is what? Jivatma. Tattvamasi, what we are knowing? Knowing the Paramatma as Jivatma, not as Paramatma. Tvam is Jivatma. So, by knowing Paramatma as something else, not Paramatma, as something else, Jivatma, such a type of question, there is no possibility. Avasaraha na asti. Such a type of question doesn't arise. Na avasaraha na asti. Therefore what? Therefore tadidam abhidhiyate. Therefore that is going to be explained in the following shloka. Shloka number 78. तत्त्वमर्थेन सम्पृक्तः नानात्वं विनिवर्तयेत् न परित्यक्ता पारोक्ष्यं त्वं तदर्थं सिसृप्सति. तत्त्वमर्थेन सम्पृक्तः. Sampraktaha means samparkaha. Once they are identified. Like in Mahabharata, Karna story comes like that only. When Kunti comes and tells to Karna, you are not Radheya, you are Kaunteya. Radha, he was brought up by Radha, his mother, Radha, not original mother. He was brought up by her. Therefore, his name is called Radheya. Karna name is known as Radheya. So, at the time of war, before the war is going to begin, Kunti comes and tells, my dear son, you are not the son of Radha. You are not Radheya. You are the son of Kunti. You are my son. Therefore, you are Kaunteya. After telling that, what he has to do, Karna? No, don't go to the story. Karna has to come join with the Pandavas. Adella namakku theva illa. We are seeing the philosophical angle. Karna need not do anything. Any transformation has to come. His sorrows all will go away, whatever all avamanams, insults he faced in his life, all has to go away. And how they will go away? can I am Kaunteya only. I am not Radheya. Just he has to claim that. But all those insults will continue, will be there. They will not go away. Whatever he has experienced previously. Whatever he has experienced previously. All those sorrows, whatever that insults, can Kunti remove? Can Kunti remove all those insults, whatever he faced? No, she cannot remove. Then Kaunteya, as Kaunteya, he can recognize all those insults what I have faced because I was Radheya, I was thinking. Sutaputra, and they were insulted. All were insulting him. He was insulted by them as Radheya. As Kaunteya, he would have been praised by everyone. So those insults are also false. Once he claims, I am Kaunteya, all those insults, the feeling, the notion, the worry, the guilt, hurt, all those avasaraha eva nasti. Like that here also, avasaraha eva nasti. There is no possibility of such questions. This is said in the following verse, this verse. Therefore, tadidam, that particular fact. What is that particular fact? After Mahavakya, higher nature, when I understand my higher nature, real nature, samprukta, because of its proximity, samparka or proximity of tvamarthena. First word you see in the shloka, tvamarthena means with jivatma. Tvam means jivatma. Tvamarthena means with jivatma. Because of its proximity, whose proximity? Tatpadartha. Remove the parokshatvam, remoteness. Remoteness you remove. Opposite of remoteness, proximity. So tvamarthena, tattvamarthena, tatu tvam, two words are there. Tatu tvam arthena means because of the samprukta, because of the proximity of that tvamarthasya, tvamarthena with jivatma. That is, this limitations of jivatmas are gone, sadvitiyatvam gone, and parokshatvam of Paramatma also gone. So that is why natat tat nanatvam vinivartayeta. Nanatvam means the plurality. There are many jivatmas. There are many jivatmas, that notion. There are many jivatmas are there. Nanatvam vinivartate, eliminated. Vinivarteta would have been eliminated if I understand that tattvam artha properly. Paramatma is one with jivatma. Tattvam arthena, tat tvamarthena. Like that you have to read. Tat Paramatma tvamarthena means Paramatma is one with jivatma. Nanatvam vinivartayeta. So nanatvam will go away. Plurality belongs to anatma. You cannot avoid plurality from anatma. You need not remove plurality from atma, because in atma there is no plurality. In anatma you cannot avoid plurality. Why struggle? That's why Atma Jnanam alone is called moksha. Freedom from wrong notion is called moksha. New definition of moksha. Okay. Jeevan Mukti, Videha Mukti, Krama Mukti, Illa Mukti Alla Devaye Illa. Understanding I am ever free Atma, I am Ekatma, that is called moksha. Freedom from wrong notion is called moksha. Okay, one word, freedom from wrong notion about myself is called moksha. Freedom means what? From what? Ajnana. Not freedom from sorrow. After knowing I am Atma, called freedom from Ajnana, freedom from ignorance, automatically sorrow also, you watch the sorrow as a cinema drama. Like just you watch this movie, comedy, tragedy, both will be there. Only comedy cannot be there, only tragedy cannot be there. Seller aluvar, seller sirippar, seller aludugonde sirippar. And life also, throughout the day, are we have any sorrow throughout the day, throughout the week, throughout the month? No. All of us too ecstasy, happy throughout the day? No. So body is disturbing, toothache, stomachache, headache, all aches are there, body level. Mind level also, all limitations, guilt, hurt, something, past events also sometimes pricks the mind. Can you avoid? Therefore, never work for perfect mind, perfect body. Perfect body doesn't exist. Perfect mind doesn't exist. But you can work for the harmony of the mind. Okay. You can maintain the harmony of the mind by virtues, by values, so that you will not give problem to others. You will not cause any disturbance in the family or society if you have a harmonious mind. But never expect a perfect mind. But human tendency is that always we expect why that others' behavior. Puja Swami Dayananda Saraswati always says, never label on the other's face. Never label. Label means judgment. Judgmental. Never be judgmental. But very, very difficult to be not to be judgmental. You try. The more you are judgmental, the more disturbed your mind is. How can we be without judgmental? Judgmental, a person is like this person is like that, his behavior is like this, is not correct. Whether you are showing the hand finger to others or not, or you are thinking about the person or not, inside the thoughts going on and on like a record. Record. There is old programs, olden days, big black record players will be there, and they will put a pin on that gramophone, they are called gramophone. We used to have in our house, and the gramophone records and all cinema songs, so many they will come. Big, like your big chapati, hot non-stick pan, size, non-stick pan size, one gramophone record, black. That they will put a pin, small pin, and it go on moving. As it song is going on, it is go on moving. Sometimes what will happen, the pin gets stuck, and same place it repeats again and again and again and again. Then we used to run fast and move that from to forward. And like that in our life also, we get stuck in That thing happening, whatever happened long ago, 10 years back, 15 years back, that about that person, other person, go on and get stuck to that. Again, we have to put that pin, uh, give up, drop it. So like that, here, see, prarabdha, sanchita, in tala eluthu, prarabdha, sanchita, karma, like that, people, jnani knows that kurvanneveha karmani jijivishet shatagam sahahana. So, that is, people go on and on and on doing, kurvan, without doing it, how? You do, but don't allow them to enter into you. Don't allow them. Sarva bhutatma bhutatma kurvannapi na lipyate na. Sarva bhutatma bhutatma. I am the atma of everyone. If I know this, kurvannapi, as grandfather, grandmother, as a mother, as a father, as a sister, kurvannapi na lipyate. Naiva kinchit karomi iti yukto manyeta tattvavit. Tattvavit, a wise person never think that I am the doer. This is wrong, this is right, I am doing, what will happen, what will come, that papa will come to me, this will come to me. People, wrong notions galore. They have no limit at all. Once I used to tell, no, in mathematics, suppose there are many steps comes until you get answer last. Suppose the second step goes wrong. Third step comes right. Fourth step comes right. Fifth step, no. Totally 10 steps are there in the sum to get the answer. And the 10 steps, suppose second step is wrong, all other 7, 8 steps are wrong only. Like that, in the basic step, our step itself about ourselves is wrong. I am mother, I am father, I am brother, it is my role I am playing. Three-way marting. Attachment, raga, dvesha, lot of fear, and that identity. That identity is the second step. First step itself a basic mistake. Basic ignorance itself, if you don't handle it, all the step, other things, whatever you do, your vyavahara, all will go haywire. And blaming this, why this is like this, why this is to me, why it is happening. Correct the first step. Remove that ignorance. All other steps will be taken care of. Therefore, don't expect from Mahavakya sorrow remove. Let my sorrow will go when I come to Swamini. I study Shastra, my sorrow will go away. I never guarantee. You are sorrow free only, I educate through Mahavakya. What Guru also can do. Many students, they will come first few years, very, very interestingly, lot of enthusiasm. I am going to be free from sorrow if I approach Swamini, I approach a sadhu, sannyasi, like that. After some time they understand my sorrow is not going, why to go to Swamini? Stop going. Because my problems are continuing. The student who is asking in this portion, my sorrows are continuing, why to go to Swamini? No use. Because in the family also people are telling, you are studying Shastra from past 10 years. What is the use of Shastra? And again they are asking, therefore I stop studying Shastra. I stopped going to Swamini. So all this, my worries are continuing. My fear is continuing, all this. Who said? Anatma level. Anatma is Anatma. Mahavakya need not touch the Anatma. Mahavakya is telling Anatma nature. You want to get corrected, you want to be free from all those things happening in Anatma. Eppadi mudiyum asala? Mahavakya cannot touch that, your Anatma. your Anatma nature Mahavakya reveals. Its swabhava, its nature. It is called selective amnesia. I want to correct my ahankara. I want to correct others' ahankara. I want to correct body-mind complex. I want to adjust physical body. I want to adjust emotional mind. I want to adjust my buddhi, others' buddhi also. Hmm? Why you are struggling to adjust anatma? It is like Rubik's. No, Rubik's that game. No, you have to bring some colors, no, same colors, one place. How difficult. That can happen in Rubik's, but not in Anatma level. Don't expect that. Na aparityakta paroksham. So, second line. Na aparityakta parokshe. If this is double negative, not renounced, suppose, unrenounced, not unrenounced. Okay? That means renounced from tadartha sisrupsati, sisrupsati, srup dhatu. So, na aparityakta paroksha means the remoteness of thatness from Paramatma drop, not unrenounced, that won't work here, it will not happen. So, Paramatma, so na is there, na and a cancel each other here. Na aparityakta paroksham. Parityakta paroksham. Na aparityakta paroksham. That which is not renounced, the remoteness which is not renounced, tvam tadartha sisrupsati. That cannot be identified, claimed as I myself, the Atma. Sisrupsati means not unrenounced, and na parityakta, not renounced. The remoteness of Paramatma. Once your remoteness you have renounced, I am Paramatma, you understand. Thatness, that Paramatma is this Jivatma. So that has become this. Okay, that is called elimination of Paramatma, remoteness. Not Paramatma, but remoteness. Who is Jagat Karanam. I, the Jivatma, is none other than Paramatma, who is Jagat Karanam. By lending Sat and Chit. I lend existence, I lend consciousness to every Nama Rupa, even including my body-mind complex. I, the consciousness, lend existence to this body, this mind. I lend existence and now consciousness to that body, my daughter body, son body, father's body, and all these things. Not everything I give existence. To this entire world I am giving. Mayeva sakalam jatam. My sarvam pratishthitam. So they are sustained by my existence only, my consciousness only. They are sustained by me. They are rising out of me and they are merging into me. Therefore, they are not there other than me. Another name, Ahankara is another name for me, the Atma. Mother is another name for me, the Atma. Brother is another name for me, the Atma. Father is another name for me, the Atma. Elephant is another name for me, the Atma. Whatever, whole dictionary, Nama, Rupa you take, all names are my names only. This is called Vishwarupa Darshanam. Vishwarupa Darshanam Atma Ahamasmi. Sarvatma Bhava. Now how many Atmas are there? Tell me. Ek Atma. From Lakshyartha Drashta. Nirasena. That is why Aparityakta Paroksham. Tvam Tadartha Sisrupsati. More details in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.